Are studying us, then kindly.
I'm here at King's Dominion, and we have two very special guests, other YouTubers and other content creators that are going to be joining me today at this beautiful park for opening day. So you don't want to miss out on that. The biggest change is, one of them is the go-kart is obviously fenced in, which is very exciting because that tells you it's not coming back. It also tells you that once Project 2025 opens up, who knows what comes next. This will be a perfect location for a new coaster. Just saying, this side of the park desperately needs something, and you can fit a very nice hyper coaster station right here. So I'm on my way to ride Grizzly. I'm with my buddy Adam back in the back, but Eddie, he has a channel. Make sure you go follow Eddytainment, and make sure great content, all about theme parks here in Virginia, all over. Great personality. Honestly, your personality is great. It's addicting. I get to ride Grizzly. I've not been on Grizzly since they did all the retracking. I've always liked Grizzly because that tunnel, stuff that happens in that tunnel is stuff that should not even be allowed. And I've liked this. My first ride on Grizzly was in 2005. And ever since then, I've always enjoyed this ride. Super stoked to ride the new Grizzly. And let me ride Hypersonic later. I wish. I got that ride, got the credit, but it's unfortunate it's not here anymore, kind of. So I gotta say, I'm really impressed. Grizzly's legit good. I've always liked the ride, but it's butter smooth. They've even like really improved the second half of the ride. Their drop tower is open too, that's good. Love their drop tower. But yeah, Grizzly, they need to have a better entrance. This ride deserves more love. I cannot wait to ride it more and more today. That first drop's great. The tunnel, stuff happens in that tunnel, it's crazy. Come out to King's Dominion and ride Grizzly. Yo, this VIP lounge is legit. This is insane. Like, Prestige Pass is already worth it without the lounge, in my opinion. But this King's Dominion, bravo. You guys outdid yourselves. This thing is legit. Just the outside area, the indoor area. You get fountain drink and snacks, and Carowinds, you don't get that for their pass. And you have a tent. But here, you don't have a tent. And you don't even need a wristband. King's Dominion, you guys are balling. It's time to ride Project 305. I do miss the Dominator sign right there. But the good news is the ride is still beautiful, regardless of the name. It's one of the best coasters in the entire world. I'm really talking about Anaconda, as you know. I just got off of Project 305 for the first time. I missed the Intimidator theme only because there's like no buzz in the station. It's opening day, so hopefully that changes. They need at least some music or something, but it's just such a great ride, an intense ride that needs to have that vibe of you're about to ride one of the best coasters in the world, but the station's so dull. But this thing, it needs a paint job in the worst way, so obviously that's coming. But new paint, new theme. What about new trains? Can we see new trains on this bad boy? Hope so. Like Velocicoaster trains, we see this happen with Sky Rush. So we'll see, but still a great ride. It's fantastic. It's super intense. I love it. We just got off a Flight of Fear, and I gotta say that ride is really good. I prefer this one over Kings Island any day. The launch is really great. Bid course doesn't hold you as much, and the theming's really good actually on it. So it's a very underrated ride in my opinion. It does not get talked about enough. So when you're at Kings Dominion, go ride Flight of Fear. This is right next to Project 305. Here's your look at Project 2025, not to be confused with Project 305, but this B&M Wing coaster is going to be all around here. The first element's going to be right over here. And there's basically a construction maze of walls to walk through just to get to Reptilian and some Beely. The old volcano sign. I miss Volcano. Give this video a like if you like Volcano and you miss it. At least we have the old queue line hut for the Volcano for the new coaster next year. Underrated ride here at Kings Dominion. Gotta ride Reptilian, the bobsled coaster. Reptilian is so much fun. It's just a classic bobsled. You don't find too many of these rides at all. And you get great views of Project 2025. We saw a few footers being poured, but a lot of gravel. But that's gonna change over the next few weeks because this thing will, or a few months even, because they're gonna work fast on this construction for Project 2025. All right, so we're riding Anaconda. Do not judge us because my friend Alex here, this is his favorite ride here. Nope. He said he's ride 10 times. So this is one of 10. Each time we ride it, please buy us a beer. I'm just joking. It's not his favorite ride. This ride is horrible, but you know what? It's pretty and you gotta ride if you're here. So let's get into it. All right, so we did it. We rode Anaconda 10 times. Oh, brutal. It's just a boring ride. Like the first half's fun and the second half's kind of blah. I will say, back row going down that first drop is really good. Going through the tunnel, I enjoyed that for sure. But this ride, it looks pretty, you know, give it that. It's time to ride Twisted Timbers, one of the best RMC hybrid coasters out there. Where do you rank Twisted Timbers at? I want to know. has a great first drop. It's like 6 or 7 for me, I think, when it comes to RMC. I love it, I really do. I've not been on it since 2021, so I'm very excited to ride it again. We just got off Twisted Timbers. Got 3 rides on it, 1 train off, but there's no line, so it worked out great. Solid ride, I really liked it. Wish it was a little bit warmer, so the trains were running a little bit faster. But those 3 airtime hills are phenomenal. And the drop is still one of my favorite first drops on any coaster. So it's running really good. Excited to ride it at night tonight. Get a night ride on it. I think it's my favorite ride here. Like, I love Project 305, but this Twisted is really solid. Really, really enjoyable. Just got off of Dominator. I love this ride. Been riding it since 2000. It's always a good ride. 5 inversions, great first drop. But that tip here, when you come to ride the very back row, get whipped down that first drop. Oh, it's so good. Now it's time to go eat at the best restaurant here, the Outpost. And then finish up the night on Timbers, Grizzly, Project 305. So I'm with Eddie from Entertainment.
What's up, y'all?
And this is his home park. So I really want to know, what do you think about the future of it? Are you excited for the Wing Coaster in 2025?
Yep.
And what do you think's coming next?
So I think after today, there's a lot of things. You know, when you put 2 minds that do this regularly together, you start to figure out things that you weren't thinking about. So I'm really hopeful for the future of Kings Dominion. Kings Dominion is a great park.
It is.
But that Wing Coaster, to me, is the biggest, like, I guess it has to be better than Volcano is what I want to say.
It won't be. It won't be.
But it has to
Get
be.
that out. GP will love it.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be a better ride per se.
Yeah.
I don't think it will be.
But if it ends up being a better ride, then that means that this park will have more investments, which means within the next 5 years, this park may be a major player within the amusement park industry.
What I would love to see is a new kiddie coaster, like Tacoma Family Boomerang added. It'd be like 27, 26 a year after the coaster. And then a hyper coaster, it'd be like a mock rides hyper coaster in the back of the park. Like a GP friendly hyper coaster is not as intense as I-305 or Project 305. Like that would be, the thing about it, the Kings Dominion would have arguably one of the best coaster lineups there is.
And you know what? Coasters are more your thing. I would like to see this bring more theming. I know,
but they are though with the new with this Jungle X area.
Jungle X is proof of concept.
Yep.
That means that they can spread the theming around.
That's true. Well, you're lucky this is your home park, and your VIP lounge is fantastic. And Carowinds, you need a little bit of work. So with me, I have a very special guest, the one and only Airtime Mike. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing?
He's wearing an Iron Gwazi hoodie. That's great. My favorite, my number one. We're about to go ride Project 305, and this is his home park. And it's an honor for me to be here with him, hanging out with him at his home park. It's great.
Love this place.
And now that we know they're getting the Wing Coaster in 2025, how are you feeling? Because Kings Dominion's just, Cedar Fair is dumping in money for this place.
I feel really good about the rest of the park. You know, we just got the surprise with Grizzly. You know, they just kind of finished off with the Gravity Group pre-cut track at the very end of it. So they didn't even announce that.
The Grizzly's great. It's running so good.
You know, this whole area is going to look a lot different here.
It is.
It's all done. So it's going to be a huge B&M, launch wing coaster, and based on the concept that we've already seen, could be the best, potentially the best wing coaster in the United States.
I agree to that. Is this going to be launched? It looks like it has a more intriguing layout than Thunderbird does.
It does.
And that cutback over right by Tumbili is going to be fantastic.
Yeah, the interaction is going to have on the midway plays out very well as you come up to the building, and as you actually walk in the jungle expedition, is going to have a presence. It's going to really affect the skyline as you walk in.
That is true. Now, after that, what would you like, if you're in charge of this park, what would you look to build? After the wing coaster? Because I think they could really benefit from a new family coaster.
You know, I know, so, you know, Kings Island in this park, you know, are Sister Brothers Park, so it wouldn't shock me if they put one of those Vekoma family boomerangs in Planet Snoopy.
But like we talked about, you know, chatting in DMs, a hypercoaster makes so much sense. Like a mock hypercoaster would do so well. Even like a Vekoma hypercoaster, even B&M, of course. But like, give something for the GP. It's a little bit more not as intense as Intimidator. I mean, we've always talked about that.
That'd be cool. Like the area by Grizzly, there's like 18 to 20 acres of free land over there.
Yep. And now that go-karts are blocked off.
Go-karts are blocked off. You got gate up, so like you can. So obviously they're about to start expanding the park in that side, in that direction.
Yeah.
And with we're here now, so like, you know, as they're taking I-305 here and making it project
This is
305, and you know, we got the Panther kind of like skins here. That's what we're going in. And this is going to fit in well. I think the track color is going to be black, and I think it's going to have an off yellow type support.
That'd be really cool looking, actually.
So it'll look a little bit, I think, like Steel Curtain, just not as prominent with the yellow.
Okay.
And I can see like how, you know, the tiger effects and the sound effects. I mean, well, the Panther effects. Kind of feeling it. So I'm just glad that Kings Dominion is taking the time to do it right.
They are.
Not rushing it. You know, hey, put a placeholder name in. Let's see how things work out, and then like incorporate the Jungle X. It's just smart. It's just smart business decision.
It is.
As you can see, look, everything's already black and yellow already. So they kind of already started with the front of the signs.
Yep, that's true.
So
hopefully, maybe new trains on this bad boy. Maybe the trains don't bother me too much, but if Skyrush get new trains, maybe they can get new trains here.
Just really gonna miss that German Star Cruise.
Yeah.
But this thing's amazing. So. Just really excited about the rest of the park. You know, they're doing the food options are great here.
There.
Flat rides, water park's already good.
It is great.
It's just, you know, that wing coach is going to fill a gap.
That's going to be the most popular right here among the GP.
It'll probably
It's going to be so popular.
Graceful, something different. There's no launch of wing coaches in America. Unless you've been to Hollywood World, there's most people that have not been to Santa Claus Indiana. So
it's great. I'm excited for you and look forward to coming out here and riding 2025 with you.
Looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, man. Come out to Kings Dominion. If you ever see you, tell him I say hi. Great guy. And until next time, guys, thank you all so much for watching. We're about to ride 305 Grizzly again. And what's it called? Twisted Timbers a few more times. But thank you all so much for watching. Remember to smile today. Think positive. And, of course, keep riding coasters.